Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Today we got a little bit of a throwback episode to Jay and I's first session together. Today we're going to talk about the importance of reading and how Jay and I were actually terrible students when we were younger. So I hope you enjoy, may get a couple of laughs, and as always, class is in session.
Piece, baby. What you want to eat? No, what you want to eat?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, Mr. Jingles. Yeah, what you want to eat?
No.
Huh?
What? Well, I can't order
Yeah.
for me. I'm on.
Huh?
You
Oh,
gonna
you
have
on
it
the? Oh yeah, you on the? Mr. Jingles
I'll
on the
cook for
diet.
you guys. I'll do anything you want, man.
Mr. Jingles he's a real man. He said, baby, listen, we're gonna keep all this too. Hey, baby, go and order me something, please.
You're not gonna order pizza, are you?
Why? You don't like pizza?
I love pizza, but
Is what?
it's good. No,
Because I feel like I know you. How long time you got?
I got all the time in the world for
All right,
you.
because I got another hour. I got all the time if it fits in an hour.
Before Camille kills your ass, she's like, "Never talking
That's what
Nate
I'm like.
again."
I just want to get this. I want
Okay.
to get this out.
Okay.
But hold on. So you gonna order the food? Thank you. All right, Mr. Jingles. You haven't read a book until you was in college?
Yeah, did not read a book until I was in college. It was blue. That's why, I still I read books religiously now. Like every night, I read books. all the
Really?
time. Yeah, because it's like it wasn't a part of my my culture, I guess. But like my
Yeah.
growing up, so
You got culture?
yeah, it's like I guess my it's just like how I grew up.
Hold on,
is-
little pause,
yeah.
real quick. Like, white people have culture, right?
Yes.
Let's say that out loud. You guys got culture. You know what I mean? Where do you think we get pickup trucks from? That's
I
a
know,
culture.
we'll dive into that. It's like what we think about white culture, but from how I was growing up is like TV. It was just very TV movies,
Right.
that kind of thing. Like no books ever. Like I didn't
Ever.
yeah, I was such a poor student
Okay.
with reading
Mhm.
because of all that. I actually got held back a grade.
Did you?
Yeah, it's one of the things I do not tell people. From like it was like I think first back into or second back to first, something like that.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, but just poor reading, stuff like that. Yeah.
So,
very poor reading though.
Something about me, right? Man, reading is not my strong suit
Mm-hmm.
at all. Right? Like, if it wasn't for audiobooks,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you what I'd probably be doing these days, right? But I would probably be doing something that is not lawful, right? Just because, yeah, in my household grew up the same way. It was TV, right?
Mm.
And books, even the right books, wasn't really available.
Mhm.
Had a library card. We went to the
Yeah,
library to check out books.
Yeah.
I mean movies. And I'm going, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I didn't really pick up a book until 25, the golden age.
Yeah. It's in like it's so crazy because like you use TV and now it's like I hate TV.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hate it, but it's just like I don't watch Netflix. I don't watch any of that. And
Right.
and a question I do want to ask is if you still read or do books versus audiobooks,
Oh man, so like
or is it pretty split? Because I do both. I have Audible subscription, so
so it's always gonna be audible.
Okay.
Just because I'm always moving.
Okay.
Right? So instead of listening to a rap album or
Yeah.
another podcast or anything like that, it's always a book is this in my ear and someone talking. It's just a way best for me to consume information fast as well as grasp to it.
Okay.
Right? Because I see a lot of people that read books
Yep.
but don't grasp the information.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, there's definitely different learning styles for sure.
right. And growing up, St. Louis public schools,
Oh yeah.
it's not great. Not great. Getting in the classroom with 30 kids, they really can't teach you. Like they really can't give you the one-on-one education.
Yeah.
So I excelled in math,
Yeah. Okay.
but like, man, the teacher, do the popcorn reading where they
Yeah.
like you read them one
Dude,
line. read 'em
I
one-
had my heart rate would just like it was reading and public speaking. I was scared death.
Did you try to read ahead? Like, did you try to read?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you
I was like
Did you-
reading like I had to be ready. Like all
Had to be ready.
and you like your heart just Like it was bad. Like I wish heart rate monitors were back then. I could just see how
my
bad
anxiety
it was,
level
man.
went through the roof. And
Yeah.
let's just say the teacher just called on me randomly, right?
Yeah.
Like I had my sentence already read and I was gonna say it from memory, and then all of a sudden she switched my sentence up. I go, I'm not reading, and she'll go, well, if you ain't reading, you gonna go to the principal office. It ain't nothing for me, right? I'd rather go to the principal office than read out loud because reading was so difficult for me. And I think a lot of people don't want to acknowledge that because of the stereotype with, oh, you can't read. No, it ain't that I can't read.
Yeah.
It's just if I read out loud, I have anxiety. Or if I am trying to read a book, it's just the comprehension is a little bit slower than you telling me. Because I feel like you do have two types of people. And our education system is only geared to one type. The two types is people that are good with taking information and doing it with their hands, right? And then the other ones is able to read it on paper and be able to take that information quickly that way, right? But our education system is only geared to one type a child.
Yeah.
So then all the other kids just getting put in the slow classes, right? No, you don't agree?
Don't worry, she'll be on.
It'll be part 2. Right? You don't agree? Okay, talk to me. You want to get on the mic? Come on. That's Camille, you guys.
Yeah, we got a Fisher on here.
Right.
Do you remember the first book you read? Like I know, like
Birds
25.
feed birds.
Yeah. But like, what was that? Do you know the book that just kind of like said it? Like, okay, well, like this is because my thing was it's like because TV you have this visual stimulus, right? And I was like, reading a book, how can you have any type of stimulus off that?
Right.
And like when you have it, because that's where your imagination kicks in.
Right. This is true.
And I had no idea what really imagination was until I was reading books. Yeah.
So what book actually turned the page for me and make a book interesting?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. It had to be a financial book. I'm wired differently.
Okay.
Right? Like my superpower, right? Or like my gift was hustle. Like I wasn't born tall. I wasn't born.
You're probably taller than me though.
You know what I mean? Right. But I
got those nice braids, right?
It took time. So it was hustle, right? Like I can outwork that person. So when I naturally gravitated to those type of books, and the only thing that was actually valuable in my culture at the time was who had the fattest knot. And a knot, ladies and gentlemen, is a wad of cash, right? But who had the fattest knot and who had the freshest clothes on? We don't care if you lived in the trailer park. If you had the freshest clothes on, you were the coolest kid around. So I gravitated towards those books that were able to give me those perks. What about you?
Mine, I think it was the first book as far as like influential. I believe it's called Mountains Over Molehills, but it's about Paul Farmer, who's a doctor. He's a he's an American doctor who's famous in Haiti.
Okay.
So it was just demonstrating how again he could have been a doctor in the U.S. making all this money, and he decided to just take all his time, basically humanitarian time, to work in Haiti, and it changed that kind of helped spark all this mindset change of
right.
Doing something just not for money or anything, just because you want to. And he was getting broke, and he was stealing from like Harvard, like all these like the like the virals of cures and stuff like that.
Right.
He would come to the U.S. and smuggle them to Haiti.
Oh,
yeah, to cure his patients and stuff like that. So it just opened my eyes, and that was one of the first things, like cultural shifts, because it's not like and I was like, I have a mad respect, and this stuff's not shown on TV and stuff like that.
Right.
So it's just going down the rabbit hole of different, just learning different things. Even like now, I read a lot of like fiction and not so on your level as again like money books, but it's just again I'm all about the imagination, because like I always bring it back to children have the best imagination.
Man, Those little suckers.
Yeah,
They can think of $1 million idea like it ain't nothing.
we lock. Yeah, I think as we adults, we lock it away.
Mm-hmm.
So I like now. That's why like I'll do stuff again. Even it's not to escape. It's to keep that imagination, to know where the boundaries are and how I can push past them creatively when I'm making stuff.
Well, I'm so glad that you're not like a mice and men type of book. Because I really would have thought you were.
Oh, man.
Oh, Huckleberry fan. Oh my God. All right. So thanks for watching, you guys. If you appreciate the content,
Like and subscribe.
hey, class dismissed. Yeah. I know. Let's see how that looks. It's stupid. Let's just see if we was in front.